possibly the most explosive brand of gym clothing of the late 2010s. The British brand of Gymshark has been seen all across gyms in Britain and America, undoubtedly because of the eye-catching leggings for women, and claims that it can instantly make any woman's butt look more curvy and legs more defined. But from all the review videos on YouTube now, those are their own opinions of the brand. Upon the whole Gymshark name in general, responses are actually quite mixed on the concept of the Gymshark style that brand owners have been pushing out and the quality of the said clothing. There's no small fact that one huge aspect of Gymshark's gigantic surge in popularity or exposure is from constant pictures of mostly women on Instagram modeling the said clothing. That's no small feat, as more than 1.7 million people now follow the official Gymshark accounts. One important aspect is that they market the clothing not just for gym use or workouts, but for a more casual gym experience, appealing to the more relaxed gym user and appearance-conscious wearer. Adding to the trending nature is that some reviews claim that being seen in the clothing is just as important as buying it and working out in it. Seeing them being worn by others convinced them to buy a pair as well to get into the trend. The trend was so intense that at times across the Gymshark website, their products sold out. One important aspect was that with many Instagram users having seen the official Gymshark accounts would post pictures of themselves in the Gymshark clothing, and then others would see this, and then the trend would repeat itself. Thus, the Gymshark name and brand received free advertisements from users on Instagram, thus adding to the explosive trend at the time. Besides visuals, pricing had others buy into it as well. Why? According to some, the overall price means that they're a bit cheaper than some other brands that advertise the same features, for women being Lululemon and for men being Under Armour, as a small example of circumstances. Others accuse the Gymshark name of having certain items priced unusually high and not really worth that extra money. One of the most important facts as mentioned is the eye-catching appearance of the leggings, and the fact that a good number of the women who buy it have some aspect of wanting to be seen at the gym. Essentially, if you have it, show it off. According to some review websites, how and why nearly all women wearing the Gymshark leggings look great has to do with the actual color effect and shading placement on the leggings. So essentially, it's an optical effect. Notice where the muscles are on the woman's legs. Compare that to the standard black color. A big catch is from Gymshark is that according to some, because of the color placement and stretch on the fabric, it can fool anyone into thinking that she has a serious backside or developed refined legs. Now she might, but at the same time she may not, and you may not be able to tell the difference. And that is arguably the whole concept of the shaped leggings. At least the women have an option. A huge complaint from men in Britain and America is that there is technically no equivalent from the Gymshark that can give the men's legs and backside the same appearance. Now, not all men want this part of their body to be noticed that easily, but there are some who would have at least liked the choice. In defense, the Gymshark brand does have some long sleeve shirts for men which give a somewhat similar appearance to the explosive appearance of the leggings for women. Besides the visual appearance, are there any real benefits to the workout while wearing the Gymshark clothing? As mentioned, it's very divided, with even amounts saying that yes, it gives a little bit of boost to the workout, and no, the wearer couldn't feel that much of a difference between the Gymshark clothes and other name brands that they might wear to the gym. Responses were the same for both men and women when asked these sorts of questions. In terms of sizing, it's actually very clear from both men and women that it needs to be as close to a second skin or skin tight as possible to get the full effect of the so-called body shaping for the wearer. This is not really the situation where if you accidentally order a size higher or larger or bigger than you normally wear, you're still okay. Reviews say that too baggy or wide clothing actually looks wrong and they have no choice to return the items to get later an appropriate size. As for recommendations to buy or not, finally, it depends on the sort of person who is possibly interested with the clothing. The company has been strategic with placing ads with models and athletes, thus putting more hype and pressure with some people to get the clothes and to be seen wearing them. Such clothes have been around before, and undoubtedly other brands will come after this.